ladies and gentlemen, we're opening up our eyes to creativity and we're going to the beach. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Feel Good Pouring Station. Let's take out our paints, continue to experiment, because this is Friday with Friends, a special collab that I've been invited to, and also the start of a new series for me. We're going to the beach. We're going to the beach. Uh-oh, we're going to the beach. All right. So today, friends, I am being challenged. Yes. So I'm going to put blocks of color here. And I'm going to take a palette knife. Love these. Fluid Art Co. Sells these. And I am going to scoop my paint and drag it over to the other part of our canvas. And that is what this technique is called. So if you are not familiar with Friday with Friends, the friends get together and you can either challenge an artist or be challenged. And I ain't no punk. I am no fool. I am no punk. I am willing to be challenged. So as you saw just a minute ago, I mixed up my colors. And I'm going for a beachy theme. If you haven't seen my previous video, I was also inspired by those colors. Just love that piece so much. But anywho, we are laying down our colors in thin strips. This ratio of paint is about a 3-to-1 ratio. A little more, a little less, just depending on the paint and how I was feeling. Baby. All right, so we will lay these strips of paint down just about the whole canvas, and you need a lot of paint for this technique. I did a little research to understand it. Seems to be kind of newer, and so you need to be able to tilt the paint off and create some movement with your colors. And so this kind of reminds me of a ribbon pour, but you're flipping your paints over, and so they are mixing and the colors are mixing together. So it's interesting. So I hope you enjoy, and we'll see what happens at the end. All right, so here I'm going to attempt to slide some paint under there, flip it over, and keep going. So I decided to do another repass. I'm so churchy. um, yeah, maybe I should have done a couple more to mix more of the paint. Because I like what the colors are doing, and I can see like an abstract beach, and like I like what they're doing, but nothing so far about the technique like stands out for me to like try it again. So far, so I'm just kind of still getting a feel for it. You need thick paints for this to get it to flip, but then I was like, if it's too thick, they won't mix well. So it's like a fine line. You want kind of thick, kind of thin. It's a thin line between love and hate. But you need a lot of paint to kind of move across the canvas and be able to cover the entire canvas, as I'm doing here. Okay, so this is like the idea of the technique, and let me take it back. I would try this again, but we're not done. I added a little season, a little spice, if you will. So we're going to pop our air bubbles to see if that, gives us a little flair, add some little bubbles here and there. But I just decided to take my leftover paint and do some additional lines in the center to kind of switch things up, just add a little more to the scoop and drag with a little bit of seasoning technique. I had to add some seasoning to that thing. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments section. So thank you so much for joining me today. And thank you, Janet Whitner, for the invitation. I really appreciate it. Please check out the other artists in this little collab. I had a great time. Family, remember, do every single thing with love. Treat your friends, your family, and even your enemies with love. I will see you in another episode very soon. Peace.